What's up everyone, Howler here, coach of your Delta Gligars. Today I am bringing you the week 5 match for the PAC low tier off-season league. We are going up against Julius and the Kopparberg Digletts. It's spelled with a K. It's a Scandinavian name because he is Sven's brother. Yes, his team is on the right side of the screen. He took over for Eco, so he's played. I think he's played 2 games. I want to say, yeah, I think he's played 2 games. I don't think he's got a win yet, but. Yeah, anyways, let's get into our team. We're bringing Pink Gastrodon. The main reason why is because we're also bringing Grapplocked. And Gastrodon, the East Coast colors look a lot like Grapplock's colors. So that's really the only reason why. And we've got a new nickname for the Pink Gastrodon. And we're bringing it offensive, yes, because look at Julius's team. He does not enjoy switching into ground type attacks. It's really Delibird is a immunity, but it's a Delibird. I don't know if it's going to be showing up. And Eldegoss, of course, can come in on this Gastrodon, but once again, it's an Eldegoss. Eldegoss cannot do anything to Whimsicott. So, like, if I try to get Gastrodon on the field as often as possible, and if Eldegoss wants to come in on me, well, I can bring in Whimsicott and just U-turn out and do whatever I want against it. So yeah, we have enough bulk to try to take special hits from, it's mainly Turtonator, like +2 Draco is what I'm worried about, like if it gets a Shell Smash off, but even then we still have other things to deal with Turtonator if it gets the Shell Smash off. But yeah, just dual stabs on Gastrodon plus Recover, and we have Acid Armor because if Eldegoss doesn't show up, there is a possibility that, or if Eldegoss goes down, there is a possibility that this Gastrodon just wins on its own. Because if I can take an opportunity to set up an Acid Armor, then Tauros can't easily come in and just nuke me with a Body Slam. And we're also Sticky Hold. I may regret not being Storm Drain if the Wailord shows up, but hopefully the fact that I have a Gastrodon is enough to scare off the Wailord. Yeah, having Sticky Hold is nice because we, Scrafty's going to come. Scrafty's going to have knockoff. It would otherwise do a lot of damage to me if I was Storm Drain. So I would like to keep my leftovers and not have them knocked off. Yeah. So hopefully Wailord does show up and make me look stupid. So Whimsicott is here. Pretty offensive. I didn't feel like I needed much bulk. So we're Ockaberry because we can switch in. We can switch into a Turtonator that goes for a Shell Smash in front of Entei. That goes for a Draco in front of Entei. Well, that goes for a Draco in front of Gastrodon, I guess. And we can Encore it. If we Encore it into Dragon type attack, then we force a switch. If we Encore it into Shell Smash, then we force a switch. Yeah, so basically, and then we have just Moon Blast to hit Scrafty. We may have to use this as a Wailord switch in, possibly. So we are max speed because we speed tie with max speed Scarfed Wailord. And if it gets damage off against us, then we click Endeavor. And because Wailord has a shit ton of HP, Endeavor is going to do a shit ton of damage to it. Yeah, this is like supposed to be a pivot into the Eldegoss, and then like Eldegoss has nothing for opposing grass types. It can't sleep powder me, it can't leech seed me, it can't stun spore, it can't do anything. So Graplocked here is max defense. This is the Tauros switch in. He also does not enjoy taking circle throw because I don't believe he has a ghost type on his team. Really, the only thing that he enjoys switching into a fighting type attack is going to be the Galarian Slowbro. But you know, if that thing comes in and we circle throw it out, especially if we manage to get our rocks up, circle throw is going to be really nice. Brutal Swing is boosted. Circle Throw and Brutal Swing are both boosted by Technician. So we have Brutal Swing there just to have a more reliable source of damage output against the Slowbro, of course. And we're running Rest and Sleep Talk to try to keep ourselves healthy. So we can switch in on the Tauros multiple times. We have to be max defense in order to not be 2-hit KO'd by the Tauros Body Slam, but if it's Body Slam into Zen Headbutt, that won't matter, like we'll just die. But at least we get 2 ticks of Rocky Helmet off against the Tauros, so we can try to put it in range for other things on our team, like our Whimsicott, which outspeeds, and our Choice Scarf Duraludon, which also outspeeds, and we are running max speed Timid Scarf because we are barely faster than +2 Diancie. If Diancie tries to go for Rock Polish, then it won't beat us, and of course we demolish it with a Flash Cannon. We outspeed +2 Turtonator as well, so we can hit it with a Dragon Pulse. That's why I have to run Dragon Pulse, the more accurate attack for the Self Smash Turtonator, because if we go for a Draco and we miss, then that's really, really bad. Last time we faced Magneton was week 1. It was dropped immediately after that and picked up by Julius as Eco's replacement. And I did not bring Duraludon to that game because I was worried about the magnet pull, and I still kind of am. But Duraludon actually gets Stomping Tantrum, which is going to do a lot to the Magneton. Shouldn't be an OHKO. But, you know, worst comes to worst, we can try to catch a Magneton coming in, go for Stomping Tantrum. Yeah. So, Entei is Assault Vest. It's basically the exact same spread that I've been bringing a lot of weeks. We are outspeeding base 70 mons, like the Magneton. It's actually not Assault Vest. I didn't change this in the team builder. Oh my god, Howler, you said you never wanted to bring heavy duty boots, Entei. Well, I'm not bringing hazard removal. Rotom Fan is on the bench for the 2nd week in a row. So I don't feel like I feel like I can get this Entei in without having to switch it in on attacks. So I'd rather be boots in case he gets the rocks up with the Diancie or the Baby Hippo. I think those are the only 2 rockers that he's got. Let me just confirm. Yeah. I don't think Turtonator gets rocks. Yeah, so he should have only the 2 rockers. But Delibird can also come with spikes, I guess. So yeah, just pretty standard moveset on the Entei. Think it was important to have, because otherwise I wouldn't have too much damage output into the Gligars. It was just kind of weird to think of. Like, Whimsicott doesn't do that much damage to it. It just kind of walls it, and then we use it as a pivot into other things on the team. But yeah, Stomping Tantrum is good because you know, if we get this in on a Slowbro or a Magneton, Stomping Tantrum still is going to do a lot of damage to those. But then if Turtonator is to switch in because it 4 times resists Sacred Fire, well, we catch it with the Stomping Tantrum and still do a decent chunk to it. Last on the team is going to be our Room Service Cursula. Now, I had a little difficulty deciding what I wanted to bring as the 6th mon on the team, and ultimately I went with Cursula because I like bringing Cursula. I like that it can set rocks. I I like that it has good special bulk. It could be a alternate switch into things than the Gastrodon, because we want to prevent Gastrodon from getting toxic, and we outspeed a lot of things with a little bit of speed investment here. We outspeed the Slowbro. We're creeping the Turtonator. So this also has Earth Power. So you know it doesn't really enjoy switching in on a lot of things. Like this could be another thing that we pivot in against Eldegoss. Like if it stays in on a Whimsicott going for U-turn or something. And so with Room Service. There's two potential things that he could have with Trick Room. The Diancie, which we would not outspeed outside of Trick Room, but if it is Trick Room Diancie, with our Room Service, we will actually underspeed. But we will not underspeed. We will not underspeed min speed Slowbro in Trick Room. So. Yeah, he would just have to be like neutral speed nature, 31 IVs and speed for us to underspeed a Slowbro in Trick Room. But yeah, but Slowbro shouldn't be able to knock me out in one hit anyway. And then I have Shadow Ball for it. So yeah, Strength Sap against the Trick Room Diancie is really good to stall out the Trick Room turns because. Clear Body, the attack will not. Its attack stat won't be lowered, so we gain the same amount of HP recovery every turn. So we should be able to stall out its Trick Room turns, and then beat it with other members of our team once Trick Room expires. So yeah, that's going to be our team, and we'll see you right back for the battle. All right, let's get this battle started. I'm excited to use. I kind of hope that the Room Service Cursula comes in clutch. I didn't really know what item to run on the Cursula, so I was like, yeah, Room Service could work. Oh my God, there's a Wailord. No, why am I not? Okay, what do we not see? We don't see the Magneton, which is really nice. So I don't have to worry about. Duraludon getting trapped. We don't see the Eldegoss, so Gastrodon is looking really free. In fact, Gastrodon looking like a really nice lead here. Because it'll scare off Wailord if it shows. Oh no. Okay, no Delibird is also good because Delibird could do a lot of damage to my team. Considering my Fizdef mod is weak to flying, I'm just gonna commit to Gastrodon lead here, I think. The only thing that really doesn't like that Gastrodon really doesn't like right off the bat is Tauros, and then I can just go into Craplocked. Alright, good luck, have fun to Julius. I do have to be careful as well. The Diancie, like, I may not want to attack into Diancie right off the bat. Like, I may need to scout out what kind of set it is. Green Day. That's hilarious. That's a great nickname. And leading off against my Pink Day. That's awesome. I love that. Okay, what's his last one? Turtonator. Okay, so I like going for Scald right off the bat to try to burn this. Hopefully this doesn't have Toxic. I don't think it would. Straight up Dragon Dance? Hello? Okay, I'm a little concerned. So yeah, we're going into Graplock next turn. That does so much damage, that's great. No burn, unfortunately. Yeah, out comes the Graplocked. Straight up Dragon Dance, turn 1. How about that? Yeah, so I could go Whimsicott and would still outspeed. Okay, knockoff. You'll knock off the helmet. That's unfortunate, but you'll take a little bit more chip as well. And we are going straight for Circle Throw here, because I can't let you get up any more Dragon Dances. So we may potentially lose the Tauros switch in here, which is... oh, never mind. Never mind. He's going to switch into the Slowbro. Unsurprisingly, we land the Circle Throw, which is good, so we'll force him out into something else. But he just... if he, presumably he'll be Regenerator. And... ooh, Wailord's going to come out. Oh, he's like... all of his names are after bands. That's cool. Okay, so this thing, I feel like I want to click rest on this. Because if it stays in and attacks, then I get up to full HP. Toxic. Okay. So he thinks I'm Storm... clearly he thinks I'm Storm Drain Gastrodon. And this is not, like, super offensive. So, I'm fine burning a turn... I think I'm okay burning a turn of sleep here. Just to see how much damage this thing's gonna do. I could also go into Cursula to get rocks up, which I think is probably the better play. What's his removal? It's either... it's only Rapid Spin Turtonator. That's the only removal he's got. Oh, it's physical! That's not good! And he gets to defend... oh, no! Why? Oh, that sucks. The defense drop, I could Strength Sap on this thing, but... okay, at least this thing is... I have to switch now. That's bad. Well, if it's physical, then I just go into Grab Locked again. Yeah, the physical Wailord caught me off guard here, but that makes sense. That's gonna bounce off Grab Locked, and now I'll burn a turn of sleep. This thing has to switch, actually. I just go for Sleep Talk anyway. I think he'll probably switch out here. Back into the Slowbro. And we'll see what we get here. Hopefully one of the two attacking moves. Man, I have no luck. I have no luck getting the move that I want. Okay, so I think I should outspeed this thing. If he goes for Shadow Ball, he would KO because he's not going to go for Toxic here, so I feel okay going into Gastrodon. If it's Grass Knot, that's not ideal, but Psychic. Okay, we can take Psychic, no problem. Whoa! Life Orb Slowbro. Wow. I like that. That's a good set. I like that. But we know you're Regenerator, and this should OHKO you because you're offensive. Nice. Okay. Offensive Gastrodon coming through here. That's a good bring. I like that a lot. But we are probably max HP, max special attack. So there's no chance that you were running speed investment to try to outspeed the Gastrodon. If you were, we had like 12 EVs to try to make up for that. So we know the Tauros is a problem. We could go into Cursula. How useful is Cursula? Basically just to get rocks up. We know we can switch it into Wailord and Strength Sap, provided he doesn't get a defense. Actually, no, we can't, because Wailord would be faster than us. We can't switch in. Yeah, unfortunately with Cursula, because it's not healthy, we cannot... we can't switch it in on anything. Well, actually, we could have switched in on... Ooh, Orca. This thing is probably going to knock me out now. Well, it should. We could have switched it in on Turtonator, I suppose. Okay, there's the life orb. This thing's pretty much only useful for... Well, no, it can switch it on Wailord as well. And Scrafty. We could just drop a Draco on this. And if we drop a Draco, get rid of it, I'd be okay with that. I think Draco kills. It might live on a little bit, but Life Orb would KO it. And you could pivot Diancie, expecting Draco. I'd be okay with that. Good, and we just knock it out. That's perfect. Good job, Duraludon, picking up another KO. Keeping its momentum going from last week. Okay, Scrafty remains, Wailord remains. Yeah, in comes the Diancie, again named after another band. So I think I want to go Whimsicott here, actually. Yeah, Whimsicott seems like the only viable switch. If it's a setup move on Diancie here, I can Encore it into the setup move. If it's a damaging move, then I can click Endeavor to bring it down. There's Trick Room, okay. So we can Encore it into Trick Room. So Trick Room's gonna return to normal, and I force a switch in the process. I have a very free... I could go... Moonblast is unresisted. Oh, hard switch! Into the Turtonator. Okay, that's a good play. So I have Aquaberry. So you're not going to be Shell Smash, I don't think. Even if you are, I outspeed. Kind of want to Endeavor here. Because I should be able to live a fire move. Yep, okay. Unless you're Specs. Oh, you're not Specs. No way you're Specs. That wouldn't even KO'd. That would... Oh, leftovers, yeah. So you're probably... Okay, so yeah, you're probably just bulkier to switch into the Entei. So Gastrodon should be... Actually, Graplocked is still good for coming in on Scrafty. So this Turtonator, because Trick Room is up, it will outspeed me, but if it goes for another Flamethrower here, it's not going to do anything, and doesn't look like it's super attack invested. However, it might want to go for a Toxic here. If it goes for Toxic, I could switch in Graplocked and it wouldn't do anything. I think there's a very good chance that Toxic comes out here, so I want to make that prediction. Nope, it's a Body Press, which is still not going to do much. Okay. We've burned one turn of sleep with Graplocked. And Trick Room is returned to normal now. He has no... Yeah, so we sleep Taco one more time, and then we'll wake up on the next turn. He's going to stay in. And we are faster, so we can potentially rest up again on the next turn. We get a Brutal Swing. This thing, we should be able to 1v1 this thing. Ooh. Yeah, so we need to Circle Throw you. So we do wake up this turn. I'd like to get this thing out of here. And if we get that damage off... Is that a crit? No. Okay, we do get Circle Throw off, which is great. We might... No, because Wailord's still pretty healthy, so we don't... Ooh! Can this thing KO me? Actually, this thing is Moxie because it didn't show Intimidate. It's definitely Moxie. I will try to rest up, but it probably just knocks me out with a Drain Punch. Okay, we can bring in Whimsicott now. There's no Moonblast switch in. Yeah, he'll get a Moxie boost. I don't care about that. He's got setup on, like, everything. Well, no. Diancie's not technically set up, but... Are you going to save this thing, or are you going to let it go down? Because you don't switch into Moonblast. Turtonator drops to 2 Moonblasts. Diancie hasn't taken damage, but if we get 2 Moonblasts off against it, I think I'm okay with that. No, you're just going to let Scratchy die. Okay, perfect. So it's 4-3. Diancie remains. I'm pretty sure Diancie's what's going to come out here. Yeah. So this thing is still at full HP. I think the best thing I can do here is just Endeavor. Because you can't click... Well, you could click Trick Room and then switch, but I'm okay with letting Whimsicott go down here. This is why I wanted Endeavor instead of a Grass move, because... Is this going to KO? Of course it is, because it's crit. So, Entei still has not hit the field. If Wailord gets burned, though, with Sacred Fire... I could bring in Gastrodon. You shouldn't be able to... Yeah, you shouldn't be able to KO me. Then I can go for an Earth Power. Or I could go for a Recover. I think Recover is a better play. I doubt you have Toxic on this. We've seen Flamethrower. Oh, he's going for Trick Room? Yeah, it has to be going for Trick Room, unless he's just min speed and we outspeed. Oh, he is min speed. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. It was just min speed. Whoa! That's not cool. Okay, I'll go for a Recover again. Yeah, I know I risk getting a Moonblast special attack drop, but I'd rather just try to keep this thing as healthy as possible. Hopefully that's not a speed tie. It shouldn't be a speed tie if this is min speed Diancie. Geez, his special attackers are doing way more damage to my team than I think he's gonna do. Okay, I'm fine at that range of health. And Earth Power is going to KO this. We know Wailord has Toxic, so he can Toxic the Gastrodon, but unless it's Rest. Oh, now he's going to switch. Okay, into the Wailord. Is this a 2-hit KO? It might be. Just barely not, but we do get the Spadef drop, so now it is. And there's a good, I think because of that Spadef drop, Gastrodon is going to clean up this game. Because we should we outspeed everything except for this. We know, yeah, and Diancie and Turtonator are both weak to... Oh, okay, switch out and sack the Turtonator. Because you need a Toxic on this, I guess, or maybe you're Rest Wailord and you want to erase the Spadef drop so that you can try to take me on. You actually still don't know that I am a Storm Drain. Or excuse me, that I'm Sticky Hold. For all you know, I'm Storm Drain, and that you can't click Liquidation into me. Oh, we've seen Earthquake on this thing too. I forgot. So unless it's, and we've seen Leftovers as well. So yeah, he's not gonna go for Liquidation. He's gonna click Earthquake against me. Yeah. 153 down to 104, that does nothing. Yeah, Gastrodon's just gonna clean this game up. I don't need to recover because I'm pretty confident that I outspeed the Turtonator. See, I get so carried away in my thoughts during matches, like, so what? Oh my god! Is that gonna knock me out? No! Gastrodon's a beast! That's hilarious. Self-destruct Wailord. That's a big-ass explosion. Wailord's a big-ass Pokemon. Oh, you're depriving Gastrodon of another KO. How dare you? We got the KO on turn. Gastrodon could have had 4 KOs. Could have had 4 KOs in this game if not for the if not for the self-destruct there. But there we go. We're gonna KO the Diancie. Yeah, so we didn't want to. I was saying I didn't pack a grass move on the Whimsicott because, you know, I could just endeavor the Wailord anyway and would still do a lot of damage to it, and that way we would have a different damage output into the Diancie without activating a potential weakness policy, which under Trick Room could have been pretty bad. So yeah, GG to Julius. The offensive Gastrodon was definitely really good for us here. Took a little bit more damage from some hits that I wasn't expecting. I certainly was not expecting Life Orb Slowbro, but you know, it's good that we were able to outspeed that. It's also good that we were able to outspeed the min speed Diancie when Trick Room wasn't up. Because if we didn't outspeed and that didn't go for, and it got the Moonblast crit there, then we could have potentially been in a little bit of trouble. Entei does not hit the field once again. How sad is that? How sad is that? I guarantee you it will hit the field next week though. Next week is going to be against TD0 and the Battlefield Torcats. So yeah, I hope you're looking forward to that one. Great to pick up another 3-0 win and bounce back from our tough loss last week. So 4-1 with 2 games to play. I feel like we have a very good chance to be locked for one of the top 2 seeds if we get a win in the next game. So yeah, we'll see you next week for that game against TD0. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel to keep up with all of our Draft League content. We'll see you next week.